I got it. This is literally how I make my melodies. Like I literally just start one side with one melody. Like say for example, like the top melody. Like with this, I just did that's literally what I did. And then now I'm gonna add a bottom melody to it. Like that. Following the little mistakes. See? Like that. Something like that. This is like a Chief Keef vibe I'm trying to do. I haven't made a Chief Keef vibe in damn shit since like 2015. Yeah, when I had that placement with Flash. Yeah, that's the last time I made some Chief Keef vibe. But I do still have that in my stash. So yeah, I might drop it. I don't know yet. Literally. And then like that. Literally just simple and easy. What the hell? Yeah, you know where that came from. So we can hear it. And for you. Cause he's still oh shit. Now it's starting to come together like a Chief Keef vibe. And sometimes I like to use Alt X and make the melody more, I don't know how to call it. To make it more just a little bit more realistic, quote unquote. But I know how to play, so I make it even more like vibey, like in my head. How I approach it. Yeah. Yeah. Like that. This is literally how Chop used to make his beats. Literally. This is literally how Chop used to make beats. This is like prime 2012 Chief Keef. Like 2012, 2013. I Don't Like Bob. What else? Kobe. Finally Famous. That Bob. And little old me was a part of that. Because I worked with Flash. And everybody know who Little Flash is if you really tapped into the whole Chief Keef era. That era. You know who that is. So, yeah. I mean, this is just part 2 of me actually like making my beats. Me making my beats in just a Cookup format where I'm just literally sitting here just making the beat, making the vibe. Whatever comes in my mind, I'm making it and I'm just recording it. Full out. And I'm just talking to you. Like, that's literally the vibe I'm going for. So if you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, comment, don't subscribe. I don't care. I'm just here to just make the art. And I have just love for the art, love for the creativity of the music. So if you support me, support me. If you don't support me, don't support me. It's all love. You know? So, yeah. just here, just making beats, making vibes. That's it. Nothing too big, nothing too special. We all do this shit. We all make this music shit. So we all do it. Maybe later on, down the line, I'll come back to these beats after I post them and actually like show my mixing techniques. Because I've been making beats, been in the industry for 13 years plus. Started when I was 16, and I've had placements. So I'm talking about a lot of placements. So, and I've made radio ready songs, and I feel like with me and my expertise and me and my musical background, I feel like everybody should like be able to understand where I'm coming from when it comes out to mixing stuff. My method, when I mix, is my method. I'm not gonna tell anybody, oh, this is how you're supposed to mix, this is how you're not supposed to mix. That's not the vibe. You know, so this is something that I'm starting doing more often. But the only thing I need from y'all, real talk, and I'm being real honest, the only thing I need from y'all is just love and support. If you love and support it, I'll keep it going. That's it. You know, so I'm just talking. Oh yeah. One thing about your 808s, I think everybody knows this, because there's a lot of tutorials out there like this. Make sure your volume envelope is looking legit, looking like a square, and you cut it so it doesn't bleed into the mix, so it doesn't bleed into your melodies. See, look, let me see, look. See, look. I'm about to let y'all hear the difference. Whenever I'm gonna be doing tutorials, I'm not going to really break it down fully, because certain things is just, you just gotta have an ear for it, and that's something that you could train over the years. As you make more beats and make more music, you'll train your ear to hear certain things. So when I'm teaching something, or when I start to teach something, it's just me training, just teaching y'all how to train y'all ear to just hear certain things. You know? Let's go back, right? I'ma show it. Just for the heck. Just for the heck of it, right? We start. You set, right? Look. You hear how disgusting that sounds? See, look. I'm gonna let y'all hear the difference. Yeah, you hear how nasty that shit sound? So let's cut it, right? You hear the difference? Yeah. It's starting to come together, right? Then you put the attack down, all the way down to 0. Then you put the hold all the way to 100. The K, you put it at 0. Then you put the sustain, put that at 0. And then you put the release time at 0. And then you get this. Literally. Literally. I it. That's all you gotta do. This shit's a vibe though. Yeah. When I do my cookups, y'all gonna vibe with me. If I'm making these beats. See? Yo, I can imagine just Keef on this shit going crazy on this. Mind you, this don't even have a 808 on it yet. So imagine when I put the 808 on it. I can't even think of an 808 right now. My thing is, I like to take my time and really make my beats. So like, right now I'm just vibing, trying to just figure out how the 808's gonna go on, 808 gonna go on the beat, just in my head. Once I get it, I'ma lay it down. That's what happens when you really like musically inclined. You hear my fault about that. Laptop died. We back. Yeah, we just vibing right now. I'm vibing. I say we because I know there's people that's gonna be watching this when I post it. So y'all gonna vibe with me. We a family in here. I ain't gonna lie. The only reason why I never really like started doing this whole cook up, this whole making beats on camera type of thing was because of the fact that I was always scared of how people would think of it. and like I didn't really have like confidence in myself at the time to really like to do the whole beat making cook up beat live thing that everybody does on YouTube or something like that. And I feel like now as I progress in my music, I feel like and I've got experience doing this music thing. I feel like I have the talent to do it, and I feel like people would listen. People would actually like love the fact that it's authentic and it's raw. I don't got no mic. I'm just talking through OBS. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's just a start. It's a start, you know. And I just got to start doing it. Can't be scared of doing shit. You know, that's the thing about life. You can't be scared to do things because sometimes your story could actually change somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I had to do for myself, and this is just a start. You know what I mean? The last video was just me just cooking up the beat without saying no words. But now this is the second cook up video, and see, look, I'm just talking, and I know that I feel like people's gonna listen to that, and they gonna understand I have a personality behind the beats. And that's been always the thing, you know what I'm saying? I've always had a personality behind the beats. People just love me for the beats. That's the thing about being the producer, being an artist. You gotta make people love you for your personality. They gotta love you for you as a person. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so my fault for ranting, y'all, but yeah, I have a lot to say. And I feel like me recording my beat sessions, just talking just naturally, I feel like people could understand and relate to my story. You know what I'm saying? Literally, just on OBS, making beats, just not even trying to get placements, just making beats just to make beats and just love for the art. That's what we all do as creatives. You know what I'm saying? So it's something real life, you know. But as I progress with this YouTube thing, I'm definitely get a mic. Definitely, that's number one thing. I'm definitely gonna get a mic. Definitely gonna get a face cam. You know, and y'all gonna really really understand what I am as a person, as a producer. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait. I'm excited, and I hope you all too. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, subscribe, comment, share with your homies. You subscribe to me, we all homies here. You know, so you're part of my family, and just part of the family, part of the collective, part of the vibe. You know what I mean? We all vibe together. Real life, you know. Follow me on Instagram at Ever Got That Heat. Same thing on all platforms, TikTok, all that. Follow me. You know, tap in with me, like vibe with me. You know. I'm not gonna say, oh, you gotta follow me. No, if you wanna follow me, but just know I'm actually here in real life. You know, so you know, just tap in with me, follow me, get to know me, get to know who I am online. You know what I mean? Real life personality online. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, most definitely. Yeah.